towel with you, have water with you. It's imperative that you make sure that you stay hydrated and keep those hands dry. Now, with that said, let's get started. One of my favorite exercises, this is hard work. Step on 2 and 2. I want you to find your balance, and I want you to squeeze your thigh muscles as tight as you can. Now you're going to go into a squat. Squeeze those thigh muscles as tight as you can. Now as you stand up, squeeze your butt muscles. So your butt's as tight as you can. Now go up on your toes, keeping that butt super tight. Again, squeezing that glute muscle. Now come back down, find your muscle. Find your balance. Good, go into a squat. Hold your balance. Now come to the middle and squeeze that butt as tight as you can. There you go. Now go up on your toes. Keep everything tight. You want to squeeze your calf muscles, squeeze your quad muscles, squeeze your butt muscles as tight as you can. Good. Come back down again. One more time. Go into a squat. Now squeeze your quads and squeeze your glute muscles. Go up on your toes as high as you can. Find that balance. I can feel this one working as tight as you can. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Relax and step off the board. That one's done. Okay, so the next exercise is the ladder. We're going to work our feet. So step on 1 and 1. Now step on 2 and 2. Now step on 3 and 3. Now go on 2 and 2. Then back to 1 and 1. Then 2 and 2. Try and remember where that foot placement was. Good, so you're just working up and down the board, and you'll feel in here how your foot pressure begins to change. So right now I'm kind of in the middle of my foot. Now I'm on the outside of my foot, middle of the foot. Now I feel my big toe pushing more. So we're working on here, making sure that we can feel the strength in our legs, working no matter where our balance is, wherever our weight is. Our feet are getting stronger and our muscles are getting used to push back on any angle. I can feel this workout. Good, and if you want to go slower, lift the leg a little higher as you're going. You can get a slight more hip flexor interaction going on here as well. There you go. Good, one more time through. Find that perfect foot placement. Back to 2 and 2, and step off the board. Good job. So this exercise is a 1 foot ladder. So I'm going to put my right foot on number 2. My left foot's going to go on number 1. My left foot's going to lift, go on number 2. My left foot's going to lift, go on number 3. My left foot's going to go on number 2. And we're going to work 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, going through here for 30 seconds with just the left foot working. At 30 seconds, we'll change up and go to the other foot. Now on here, you'll notice that your muscle is working more on your left leg as you get closer to the middle of the board. I'm having to push my weight and again adjust. Good, we're on 2. Now let's work the right foot. So right foot goes 1, right foot goes 2, right foot goes 3, right foot goes 2, right foot goes 1, we go to 2. And again, your brain is also working on your left foot, making sure that the left foot is solid as the right foot's working in and out, up and down that ladder. Good, couple more to go. One more time, going out. Excellent. Bring it back to 2. And now you can step off the board. Good job. This next exercise is a fantastic balance trainer and dynamic tension for muscle work. So put both feet on 2 and 2. Now what I want you to do is just find your balance. Good, let the brain kick in. There you go. Now take your left foot and place it on number 1 and find that balance. So you'll find a lot more of your weight right now is on the left leg, and the left leg's getting stronger, and the right leg still has to have a little pressure or the ball would tip. Now my foot goes to 3. Now you'll find there'll be more weight now on your right leg because the left leg is closer to the outside the board. So I've got to have a little bit less weight. Good, now I bring it back to the middle and 2 and 2 and find that balance again. Let's try it with the other leg. Left leg stays on 2, right leg goes to number 1. So I've got to have more pressure on my right leg pushing down into that space and find my balance. And there you go. Now I take my right leg, I put it to number 3. Now I find I have to have more pressure on my left leg, and my brain is adjusting exactly where my weight needs to be to find that balance. And the muscle in my left leg is really working. Good, now I bring it back to 2 and 2. Excellent. We find that balance again. Good, let's go one more time each side. Left leg goes to 1. How quickly can you find that balance? Good. My left leg goes to 3. Weight stays more on the right. How quickly can I find my balance? Good. Bring it back to 2 and 2. Find my balance. Right foot comes to number 1. How quickly can I find that balance? Let the brain do the work by looking up. Good. Take my right foot to number 3. Weight stays on my left leg. How quickly can I find that balance? Quick. Good. Bring my foot back to 2. We're on 2 and 2. Find the balance. How quick can I find it? And step back off the board. Working. Next exercise is forward and backward rocking. So I put my outside back foot on the back red mark. My other foot goes in front of the rock. My other foot goes in front of the pole, not the rock, so you can tell this is live. And we're just rocking forward and backwards in here now. Keep your head up. Feel the pressure on the front leg, the back leg. The front leg, the back leg. Feel the change of pressure. We're just going to work this one. Good. Now, halfway through, I'm not going to turn the board. I'm going to face away from you. So I'm just going to step the other way, place my outside foot on the back red mark, step forward, and I'm just going to rock forward and backwards again so I can feel that pressure. Now for me, my left leg's pushing on the front, my right leg's pushing on the back. Good, just rocking nice and easy. There you go. Good, and as I hit that 30-second mark, I can take a look, I can step off the board, and that's the next one done. Let's move on. Next exercise is very similar to the rocking back and forth, but now we've got a leg lift. So I put my back foot on the outside red mark, step my foot next to the pole. Now I'm just going to lift my foot and feel where my foot placement is going. So as I'm pushing, I'm working the hip flexor. I've got my core working as I lift. My balance is always engaged because my brain is really thinking about what I'm doing. My brain is also able to put my foot exactly back where it came from. So again, my brain is controlling my foot movement rather than my foot kind of being on its own and just going wherever it wants to go. Good. Now I'm going to step off. Same thing, I face away from you. Back foot goes on the red mark. I now rock forward, lift the leg. Step back, lift the leg. Now if you need to, just take a quick little check. I could feel a little bit there that my foot had gone off the board. If you feel that you're going off balance or you feel that your foot's slightly off, just slow down, check, and then step back in again. The last thing, try not to lean on the poles too much so that you're pulling on the poles. Try and have everything governed from your body. There you go. I can just step off the board. And there we have the next rocking exercise. This next exercise will strengthen one leg that stays stationary and the other one's moving. So I'm going to put my right foot, for me, right in the middle of the board. I'm going to put my left foot forward. Now I'm going to take my left foot back. Now I'm going to put my left foot forward, take my left foot back. So all I'm doing is I'm getting used to, as I change the angle, the foot that I'm standing on that stays stationary is getting used to adjust. Well, it's getting used to an adjustment of the pressure in the foot and keeping my body balanced. Again, trying not to hold on too much to the pole, let my legs and my body have the strength. I'm going to face the other way. I put my left foot in the middle of the board. Now I'm going to step forward, lift my leg, step back. Lift my leg, step forward. Lift my leg, step back. Good. So again, trying to let the brain think about where my foot placement is, but the whole time, for me, my left foot right now is the strength and the muscles are working to keep in the balance. Good, and I feel that I'm done. So I'm in here, step off the board. So this next exercise is to strengthen up the feet and feel the pressure on the toes. So I'm going to step my right foot right in the middle of the board. I want the red mark to be in the arch of my foot. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to lift my left foot next to my knee and I'm going to try and find that balance. Now as I go in here, I'll feel the pressure changing and my brain can really feel where the weight needs to either adjust or where it's perfect. So if I put a little bit too much weight on my heel, bending my knee slightly so the muscle's engaged, put a little bit more pressure on my toe until I feel that balance. If I put too much pressure on the toe, I've got to adjust a little bit of weight on my heel and then I can find that middle. Again, let the brain do the mapping to feel the pressure. Good, I'm going to go on the other side. Left foot right in the middle, with the arch of my foot having the red mark. I lift my leg, and all I'm doing, I want to find that balance. Good, put too much pressure on the toe, I go forward. So put some more pressure on the heel. If I put too much pressure on the heel, I go back, put more pressure on the toe. They are good. And if you found your perfect balance, hold it for a second. Make sure the left leg is a little bit bent. We want to have dynamic tension in the muscle. And I can step off to the side. And there you have the foot strengthener. So this next exercise is very similar to the last one, but now we're actually going to strengthen the foot even more. So step on the board, and all I want you to do is just rock with one leg, push on the heel, push on the toe, push on the heel, push on the toe. Now find the balance. Adjust. This one's a lot harder because your body is going from a movement state to a patient or a relaxed but non-movement state. So rock again, forward and back. Again, try and use the pole as little as you need to. Now from going from movement, go to stationary. Can I find that balance? Keep the right leg slightly bent so the muscles are doing the work. There you go. Now I go to the other side. Left foot right in the middle. I take the toe and I'm pushing on my toe, push on the heel. Push on my toe, push on the heel. Try and keep my body in an upright position so my body's not rocking forward and backwards, that it will be the foot. Now I want to try and find that balance point. Going from movement to stationary. Good. And then rocking forward and backwards again. And find the balance. Once you've found your perfect balance, you can hold it for a second or two. You can step off the board. I can really feel that one working my calves, but I can feel the pressure in my heel and my toe as well. It's a great exercise. If you want to go longer on any of these exercises, just go longer. It's a great workout. So as much as we trained each foot individually, it's also important they learn to work together. So I'm going to put both my feet over the middle of the board, bend my knees slightly, and I'm just going to rock forward and backwards. Again, keep those eyes up. Let your brain take control of the movement so that you can feel really quickly the change of weight, which will help you when you're just outside doing everyday activity. Now I want to find my balance with 2 feet. Bend the knees. Where's my pressure on both toes? There you go. Now I'm going to rock again. Forward and backwards. Do about 5 or 6 rocks, and then can I find my balance? How quick can I find it again? Good. And forward and back rock. I can feel the temperature going up. It's funny how much you can work out and do small exercises, yet the body is strengthening. It doesn't have to be this crazy workout that gets the full effect. We want to be strong enough to move in life. We don't have to be more than we need to be. And find that balance. And I'm off. Good job.